How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all having a good day. So today, I want to talk about. Hold up. Let me set the stage. Let me set the stage. So, as y'all seen, man, my last video, I covered it. Kai Cenat broke up with his girl, man. He got played, right? And then, man, if you just pay attention in the, I guess, the dating scene, I would call it. There's a lot of girls like doing like schemes and stuff like that. Just recently, I saw a video of a dude. He said he got divorced at 22, right? So I watched a little bit of it, and then I don't really pay attention to be honest, like, but he said he was talking about like what happened between him and her, and how long they were talking for. I honestly didn't get the time frame, but eventually he ended up finding out like way later on. I think like 2 months into the marriage, that's what happened. Yeah, that there was another dude that she was like talking to the whole time. But he went through the phone and he found out, right? And so he had a divorce. So yeah, now with all this like going on, right? You looking from the outside and you're seeing everything that's happened. Like the last thing that you're probably gonna think is to want to join the dating scene, right? You'll be like, man, it's crazy out here, man. These tricks is playing hella tricks on everyone, man. No one's safe, right? It seems like, which honestly, that's fair to see it like that. But my opinion, I think you should still play the game, man. You should still be out here in the field doing what you got to do. And yeah, basically, that's what I'm here to talk about today. Is I want to talk about the fact that you shouldn't give up on dating, right? Why you shouldn't give up on dating. So, before I ramble too much, let me get into it. So one of the few reasons that I have, I'm gonna start with this one, is that you learn a lot, right? Whether or not you end up successfully getting into a relationship with someone else and like a long lasting relationship, you still learn a lot over time about like humans, not just like female nature, but like humans in general and how they like behave, right? And I would say it's things that you can't just go on Google and learn it. It's more like life experiences. So you learn a lot about humans because of that. So that's like one thing, and that's one thing I learned myself, right? From the things that's happened to me, and also from the from the time that I've been in the field, right? Every single time something happens to me, I learn something like new about people, about myself. That's one reason why you shouldn't give up on dating. Now the next thing is living happily ever after. It's possible, right? And as we know in life, the moment you give up is the moment that you lose, regardless of what the outcome is. So there's a chance, and I've seen it multiple times. It can be done, and that honestly, that's one thing that I guess keeps me going, but should keep you going as well because just honestly think about it. Most people they say, "Oh, be single. Single's the best way to go. If you just be single, then life is good." I honestly wholeheartedly disagree, and I think they disagree too. Because if you have someone that is actually adding on to your life and building with you, that will always be better. Now, you could be rich. You could be rich and have what do you call it? You could be rich and have everything. You have people to cook for you, people to clean, just all this stuff. But they're still never gonna give you the same amount of service as someone like another person that's there with you like throughout the day. Like no, what's that word I call it? How do you call that? There's no I guess agreement, I would say, right? Because if you have someone like a chef, for example, right? It's like he comes on this time, and then how do you say? He comes at this time, and then he leaves at a certain time, right? Or he has a certain list of tasks that he's got to complete, and then he's gone. So you could tell him like, okay, but today this and this and this. See, but that's different. And then you got to change up the schedule, and you're gonna account for all this other stuff. As opposed to if you have like a girl, for example, or you have someone else, and then they're there with you, it just flows. Like they make the food or whatever, and you hit them up, or you kind of want it like this, whatever. Like the flow. That's what I guess that's what I'm talking about. The flow that you have with that person can't be bought, right? So that's another one. And then another thing is that if whatever your end goal is that you want to do, I don't know. Let's say you if you want to be a father one day in your life, the only way you're gonna do that is by finding someone, right? So I'm sure a lot of you want to be a father eventually in your life sometime. And the only way you're gonna do that is by finding a woman, right? Or finding a good woman. Well, to be honest, you don't have to find a good woman. You can still be a father. But if you have to find a good woman and be a father with that good woman, and I think everybody wants that. So yeah, but with giving up, when you give up dating, you can't really do that. So you gotta stay in the game, and you just kind of is what it is. And yeah, and another thing, well, for me, is I guess have a different perspective on dating. So I've changed my perspective recently, and it helped me a lot. So how do I say this? Instead of being so serious or being so like set on I guess like what you want and standards and outcomes, just kind of have fun with it. That's what I kind of realized. Like a lot of people that I've met and things passed, I just kind of had fun with it. And as you go on and as time passes, as you meet people, you'll kind of see it differently, because now when you meet someone that potentially there's someone there that you could potentially have something with, it's about the fun part. You kind of start to think, oh, what if we do this? You know what I mean? And something funny happens or this happens, right? And I find that part entertaining. And because of that, like the entertainment part there, I would never give up the dating, because I love that part, the entertaining part of it, of meeting someone and never knowing how they're gonna act, how you're gonna act to what they do. It's always something new. And yeah, I think that's well, this is another part, because that's kind of a lost art, because now people don't really meet for those reasons, or for that reason, I should say. Most people meet now and they're just thinking about, like for the Kai Cenat thing, for example, the G Wagon. She wanted a G Wagon, right? She didn't get it. But instead of thinking about that, just thinking about the experiences, the exchange between two people. Even honestly, even people that aren't compatible. I seen this thing one time, and this dude said that it was like go on that date even though you don't want to go on it, or go on that date even though you don't like them. And at the time I didn't really understand what that meant, but now I get it. Like it makes sense, because it's about the experience. Like you just experience that moment with that guy, and or that guy or that girl, and you never know what comes from it. So just go with the experiences, and just have fun with it, and then obviously you know what I mean, keep an eye out for potential, if someone has any potential. But yeah, and you never know. Another thing too is there's always a chance that someone introduces you to more people, or for example introduces you to different experiences. I've learned about so many different types of experiences, just because of the, I guess, random people that I chose to interact with, that I didn't necessarily have any interest in them, right? I just chose to like kind of see what's gonna happen, and then I learned so many things. I'm like, oh, I didn't even really know about all that, right? But anyways, that's kind of what I was saying. Experiences, like, just enjoy the experiences. That's one of my biggest things that gets me out there. Like if I've realized that I haven't been putting any effort, like in the dating world, and to meet people and whatnot, then I think about it. Damn, bro, I'm kind of missing out. Like, oh damn, you never know. Maybe it could be an experience, right? And here's the thing too. A lot of y'all don't really know about this, but So you meet a girl, right? I'm gonna speak for I'm gonna speak for the men. So most of the time, right, you take them out, but girls can take you out too. And I've experienced it, and like you'll be surprised. Like they'll do crazy stuff for you. Like they'll set up like a picnic or something like that. And be like, oh, you gotta come to this picnic, and that stuff is lit. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. So that's the whole experience thing. If you just give up on dating, you're never gonna experience that, and you're just gonna be like on the grind. But the grind cannot replace. You can't. The grind cannot replace the experiences you have with people. They're different. They're not. They're not. I guess you could say it's called mutually exclusive. I guess I don't know. It's correct me, but like they're not. They're not the same. One does not replace the other. Like for example, cannot. Re- the grind cannot replace like the dating, and the dating cannot replace the grind. And that's the thing too. I've seen a lot of people there make a mistake there. Like they think, okay, they got the girl, and now it's GG. Oh, you still got to grind, right? And vice versa. So for the people that say, oh, you just get rich, you just get the bag, you get the status, and then that's it. Nah, man. The experiences and with the dating and meeting people still has to be fulfilled. It still has to be. And by you not fulfilling it, hold on one sec. Some good coffee, man. By you not fulfilling it, you're kind of like you're messing yourself up. So, but anyways, I'm gonna check y'all. But this is basically I'm saying, how do I say this? There's a couple of reasons on why you shouldn't give up on dating. Because there's hella fun shit to do out here. There's hella fun people to meet. You never know where life's gonna take you. So, like you didn't give up on your grind, right? So why are you giving up on dating? Like, come on, like honestly, the same reasons why you haven't given up on the grind, you should use that to not give up on dating. It's the same. It's the same thing, right? Because for the grind, you grind until you get to where you want to be. For dating, you put in the work, the effort, until you get to I don't know, the person you want, or you get the results that you want. So, amen. I know it can be tough. Like it looks crazy. It looks like a minefield out here. There's like he's always scamming everyone. But man, just pay attention though. To be honest, these type of things that are happening, that's coming out on the news and stuff, it's good. Like take it in. It's all like information and for you to use so you can maneuver yourself through the dating world, man. So it's good. It's not. It shouldn't. Don't look at the stuff that's happening and be like, damn, man, I'm gonna just give up, man. We're cooked. No, this is like it's for you to maneuver. So now you kind of know how to move, you know. But if you if you take it and you'll be like, oh damn, I'm cooked. It's chalked now. Right? No, you're not cooked. This is actually good. Now you know avoid that woman. Now you know avoid that woman. The other dude, the marriage thing. Well, now you know don't check the phone, right? Check the phone. Which actually, yeah, man, I didn't talk about that, but this is not really advice for dating. This is just why you shouldn't give up on dating. But yeah, check the phone, man. Like, cause happened to me. I seen that stuff, and I seen that. It was like we were what? We were. I want to say like few weeks in. And to be honest, I did it to myself because I kind of knew, but I don't. I was like down bad. I was desperate at that time. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be for real. But yeah, check that phone. I mean, you know that woman's not good. Just pay attention, man. Move accordingly. Have experiences. Enjoy experiences. Meet people, man. Just go through life. Just go through life. Why would you? Why would you not? Why would you give up meeting people? Meeting the kind of person that you're attracted to. Like you know what I mean? Meeting women. Why would you give that up? Like you like women, right? Like it makes no sense. So why would you give that up? And that's another thing I say myself too, like because I, I love women, right? I love my woman, and it's like how do I say this? But the way they behaving, like I find it just so intriguing. For me, it's just so intriguing. Like if I'm with a woman, I could just watch like everything they do. It's just so different. I don't know. It might just be me, but I just it's so intriguing to see how they move because they be moving so different, and it's like I don't know. But yeah, man, you can't have that, man. You'd be like, oh, all right. I'm out the dating scene. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy, he got into a divorce because, but maybe he didn't do his research. So now he got with someone who was bad for him all along. Had he done his research, it would have been a different story, right? So, hey man, this has been why you shouldn't give up on dating. Appreciate y'all watching all the way through. And yeah, man, just stay strong, man. It's gonna get good. Trust.